Hello, my beautiful Cancers. Welcome to your reading. Let's dive into it right away and see what's coming your way. We're going to start out with your coffee cup and then move on to your tarot. Okay, let's see what's showing here. I see a face right away on the bottom. There's a masculine figure there. But when I get closer, now I see a woman's face because when I look at it like that, it kind of looks like a side profile of a person. And then when we get closer, I see like a small face of a woman. She's wearing a hat looking like a flower, like a very feminine character here. It's a beautiful feminine character right there. And the masculine figure, so they're matching their energy. They're covering each other, kind of like a perfect pieces of puzzle. This can be this is in your heart space. This is what you're desiring, or at this timeline you're manifesting, which can be a soul aligned perfect relationship, soulmate relationship, connecting with someone who is really matching with your energy. And that's the best part of it. But the thing is your energy in the right place? Okay, that's a question that popped into my mind. And this is a general reading, collective, for the Cancer that are watching them. So it's about you asking that question, and whatever you're aligned with, it seems like that matching energy is coming forward here. So this can require to maybe look into what's not going right at this time and figure those things out. It doesn't mean that you have to find a solution to them right away, but observing is actually a way to change the things. If you know about the double slit experiment, like observation can change the structure of the molecule. I think that's what it is, the terms. So I feel like this is happening within the second week timeline. You might even have something, because I see darkness here. There's a legal paper showing up. Maybe you're going to sign a paperwork or start something new, and then that will put you in a place of a dark space. But the darkness might be coming because this is something that you are not feeling confident about, okay? I feel like this is going to be something that belongs to you at the end of the day. It's not going to be something taken away, but it can also bring a relationship, or maybe even help you understand what you want out of a relationship as well. The best example pops into my head. Maybe you're going to start working somewhere with a contract here. It's a fast-paced environment, and I see a letter L. This can mean the first name or the last name of a person. I see someone has like a wonky mouth right there. Maybe their eyes are shaped like fish. Fish indicates money. Maybe you're starting to work with someone that is like their whole focus is on the money. And that can give you clarity about what you want out of a relationship as well. Maybe sometimes this happens, which happened to me back in the day as well. Sometimes I've observed like my boss's relationship with their spouses, their wives, and some of them were perfect. Like they didn't carry anything to home, and they were like a very good like most of the time work with men, because some industries are when it comes to like the top people, they're usually men. Some of them had the worst experiences. Okay, they had multiple girlfriends at the same time and stuff. So that can be the scene that you are maybe watching, experiencing, and saying putting an order to the universe. Oh, I would never want that. Or never can actually create like a strong karma. This can be, oh, I would prefer something else. This is not my preference. This is not, instead of just judging the situation, just saying, oh, this is something that I do not prefer to have in my life. I feel like this kind of something, like a material something, is connecting to an emotional decision here, okay? And this emotional decision can be like a soul aligned perfect relationship that you will attract into your life, because you're going to get clarity about what you want. By the way, I see a massive heart here. The heart has a flag that is actually placed on top. The flagpole is right there. This kind of looks like a person as well sitting on there, and which has another letter L, like the slanted L on the LV logo. It's a luxury brand. And so it can be someone's first name or the last name. It's a little bit slanted, meaning this person can be someone out of the ordinary. And this can be actually someone who is on top of your heart. Maybe this is your heart's desire specifically. This is someone that you desire. L came in their first name or the last name. They're showing up. They're coming forward, and I see them holding a wheel. This person might be driving towards you, coming to you from a long distance. Not maybe too much of outside of your comfort zone, but maybe not really nearby, the next door. This person is coming towards you. Maybe you're the one actually driving to your loved one as well. This can be the situation too here. So like when you clarify what you want, you might actually pick up the wheel, basically drive there. I see there are two people standing in front of you, two feminine characters here. This can be two feminine females in your life at this moment, mother or a sister or best friend or someone. They're standing right in front of you. They're bringing up a wall. This wall can be a mental wall, maybe rules and regulations that has been set up in front of you that you're not really crossing because they said it so. It's not like boundaries that you put up for yourself. But what's happening here is they're like shadows, like reaching over you and maybe trying to block your pathway. So it doesn't mean these people had bad intentions when they're talking to you or telling you things. They are coming from their own perspective, but it seems like here they're blocking your pathway to reach to what you're desiring. This desire can be related to love, as well as doing the things you would love to do, hanging out with the communities, the people that you want to be a part of. Another thing may be excelling in your work. Maybe you tend to not speak up because you feel there was an idea back. I used to think that way. Some situations, circumstances, maybe think that way sometimes in the past as well. I only do what I'm getting paid for. I do not get involved in anything else. It's not my concern. That was because of the attitude of the place that I was working at, of course, because there were other places that I worked basically for free. And so I feel like this mindset maybe put you in a place that you only give when you receive something, or you only receive something when you're allowed to give back. So you're not really getting anything freely basically here, or giving anything freely. I feel like here you are you're holding the wheel now. You're making a decision to change this outcome. Receive freely, give freely, and have this free expansion here. And I see that you're on top of a chunk of money. This can even be a potential here. What you're putting out is going to come back to you multiply. That can be your massive potential. Okay. So you're deciding, making a decision, and there's a bear coming forward. When you make the decision, the bear shows up. It seems like within the 3rd week timeline, the bear has 1, 2, 3 fish on top of their head. If you ever watch the bear catch a fish, they're experts of it. They just catch it and just, eat it right at that, as soon as they catch it. They don't even have any, wild animals like that. They do not really have any ceremony to eat their food. So sometimes I see dogs actually waiting for their owners to pray or something like that. But anyways, I see a strong bear, which has many, many fish on top of their head, meaning they have resources, they're wealthy. And they just start screaming to the characters, those people. If they are literally human beings blocking your pathway, there's another strong character coming forward to actually scare them off or tell them to leave you alone when you keep on your decision. This can also be like an investor. If this is an idea that you want to invest, you want to grow, this can be someone who's actually coming forward to just, open the pathway for you, basically. So when you make the clear decision and the intention becomes clear, then the pathways will open either by smoothly or by force. And the force doesn't have to be you. If you're feeling like you need to kick the door open, somebody's actually behind them, actually scaring them away. I see here there's a crowd on top of this guy, along with the fish they have. This guy, person, women, can be a feminine character as well with masculine powers. And this crowd is actually, you see the smiley face right here. There's another face right here smiling. We have a pyramid. A pyramid has a shaft inside of it. If you know, like the The pyramids today, they have kind of like a shafts inside of them, and it's not really directly coming to the top as we see here. This kind of reminds me of a volcano, but I'm gonna say that when you follow this this is going to start giving rapid results, Cancer. And I would like to wish you a happy birthday. This is your month now. This is your timeline. Not exactly the month, but it's like the, you know what it is. So that towards the third week and the fourth week, it's going to continue to the Leo's time. Like you're going to take some of that, steal some of that fire here and use it to blast this volcano. Basically, the volcano is your passion, the things that you are planning, want to make it happen, the community maybe you want to become a part of. This can even be the pathway opening, can be a new travel opportunity. Pyramid can be going visiting a pyramid. Pyramid doesn't have to be historical. It can be a man-made pyramid. It can be making your own, maybe like making it out of copper or something. I feel that this can be actually also formalizing, because triangles and the pyramids are extremely strong. They create energy fields. It can be your energy field actually expanding and starting to attract the necessary resources to yourself, okay? And it's coming really strong. And like I said, the Leo season, when you step into it, I see here a lion as well. You might actually embody the energy of the Leo a little bit towards the end of the month. So with the fire, following your passion, because you're going to be given the opportunity to do that. And this is forming a whale right here. A whale can be all these people. Most of the time, whale symbolizes someone powerful, strong, calm, cool, collected, great with communication. But this whale, I feel like, is a community forming. Maybe people coming together to support your cause, or you are becoming a part of like maybe a life mission. It is, I know it is a very like sounds like a lifelong plan here, but it can really pick up really quickly, it seems like here. I'm going to dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, and intention, hold it in your mind. I see your energy field is intact. It is expanding towards the end of the month. I can see here. Maybe in the beginning, you're going to be a little bit stagnant, and your desire in the first flip, it didn't show up. So maybe the first way that you're trying is not the way, but the second way, it's coming really smoothly, as you can see. This can symbolize maybe you need to change the methods, not the goal. You need to change the methods of how you are pursuing the goal, because sometimes it just requires just a little tiny bit adjustment to get to the right place. If you watch that Hidden Numbers, I think that was the name of the movie where I forgot her name. She's amazing. Tahaji Hansen, I think she was calculating the angles of the rocket launch to the moon. And in her calculations, the numbers weren't really changing too much. It was just 1 degree. When you actually change the trajectory 1 degree, it creates a massive distance difference in the long run. So I feel like this is that kind of energy here for you. Some of you are on top of a stairs right here. You have an apple in your hand. Apple is the fruit of pleasure. This can be something that you're getting pleasure of, and then you're receiving the apple, and we have a V above your head. This can be a victory happening again this month here. Also, I see someone reading some tablets in front of you. Tablets can be a historical thing. I was listening to actually the Hermetics written by 3 initiates, Hermetic Law. And those, when I say the tablets, that kind of reminds me of that Emerald Tablets translations. So it can be something like that, information that's really clicking and like hitting the spot. And when you start action towards it, you're getting the message basically from the past. For some of you, this can be like, I feel like there's a scroll that is, your name is written on it, and somebody's reading that off of there. Okay, it can be maybe selected to something or getting picked out. Maybe you have been in an interview or something, the trials, what are those things that actors actually go to? I forgot the name of that. So like maybe you're getting picked to something that you really want to become a part of. Okay, it can be like your name is being announced right there. It's a good thing, and then your energy field is expanding. That can be also connecting to that desire as well. I'm gonna get to your tarot now. We have new moon energy, by the way. Use that new moon to your advantage because this is the new moon in Cancer. This is your timeline. This is your time, and it can affect you the most if you don't navigate it, if you don't have clear intentions. And the other day I was actually listening to someone else's, I do listen to astrology forecasts as well, and this lady, beautiful lady, she said, Cancer new moon is not about clarifying material things that you want to manifest. It's about clarifying the feelings that you will feel when you receive that thing, and having clear intention regarding that, and being in that emotion, creating that emotion as much as you can. Okay, we have yourself here. You're with the devil. What's happening right there? No, not on my watch. Okay, so it's not covered enough. So the devil come forward here. You might be actually thinking the thoughts that are not really serving you at this time. Okay, that's what the devil is. It's actually getting obsessed with the things that doesn't really matter in the long run. Okay, getting stuck in the little details. But I have here the world card caught my eye, so I'm going to put it, it's under. This is the shadow side, because this is you changing your course of action, your life. There's complete like there's a completion of the story and complete different change of direction coming forward. That's why maybe you might feel a little afraid, because what we are not familiar of, we usually feel afraid of it. Okay, so it's all right. What you need to know is we have Seven of Wands here. Seven of Wands usually do not have this energy. Okay, Seven of Wands, this is the Five of Wands energy right there, conflict. But you can see yourself right here, you grab the bat here and trying to fight and take everybody down. So if you're feeling, this is the message, what you need to know is you might be stepping into an environment that is full of people, maybe the devil is showing up, that's why, that are extremely competitive and can try to break your spirit, can block your pathway. Be ready for it. We're going to get clarifiers to maybe how to resolve this as well. Get ready for it. Defend your territory and stay on your path. And I mean, he's flying here. He's a true fighter right there. I felt a little like fearful even. So if you need to scare some people, go ahead and scare them. Meaning in the sense of like show that you're not weak. Say no. Say I'll take care of that. Stay out of my stuff, and if it's necessary. Okay. So I experienced something like that today because I'm always so smiley and stuff. And I got misunderstood because of that. Somebody thought that like something belongs to me. Like let's say it's like a key to post box, and somebody was like one of the workers in the apartment building wasn't handing it to me. He's like, oh, there's somebody else is using it at this moment. I said, nobody can use it. Give it to me, because I had to say it. I didn't want to be that way, but the people are obnoxious basically. So if you're feeling that way, and if you need to respond, not react, respond, it's time to do so. It's time for it. Okay. What do you need to do for action? There's a healing coming forward. And this is, I feel like, for a collective too. I don't even have Cancer in my chart, but I feel like this is also a message for me. This happened for a reason, maybe because of the coding, the ancestral things, whatever it had happened. And now you are healing that. Take necessary actions to heal that. Okay. I was thinking, oh, who does he think he is, and talking me that way. And then I thought, what was my intention? Receive my keys. Did I receive my keys? Yes. Okay. Now I'll go with peace. I'll do my own thing. Okay. This is what Three of Swords actually suggesting you here, because this is after tarot. Okay. You had the heartbreak. You were angry. You had to fight with people. But now Focus on the end goal. Your purpose is not dealing with all these people lifelong. That's not your purpose. That's not why you're in there. Okay? Focus on your end result. And what you need to know, the guidance is King of Cups. This is your energy, your loving side, your masculine side. So this is basically approval that you're on the right path. Okay? Be you perfectly. You, gentle, loving, and also authoritative, because the king has authority. So you can exert your authority without breaking all the cups here in front of you, okay? So, yeah, focus on the end goal. Let's see your clarifiers, what they're going to say. I want to shuffle a little bit more, if you don't mind. Let's go. We have the Empress. Okay, I hold it upside down. We have the Empress here coming forward with the Devil. It's like a basically antidote to the Devil. And if you're feeling locked in a box and your mind keep running in circles, do something creative. That will get you the end result faster. That will help you close that cycle faster. Do something creative. It doesn't matter what it is. Creativity can be you planting your potatoes in a certain way, or riding your bike in a certain way. I mean, like maybe riding a unicycle. That's actually extremely hard to do things. So practice something that will really take your mind off of the business, and also maybe help you produce something at the end of it. Okay, it doesn't matter what it is. It can be like a wire shaping, glass cutting, or whatever you have access to. I do sock knitting, for example. What you need to know now, Nine of Cups. So this is not going to last too long. You actually be you, defend your territory exactly, focus on the end result. And we have here Nine of Cups as your wishes are fulfilled. So this is only crossing the bridge moment here. At the end of that bridge, when you cross that gap, that busy place, or that people's rejections, whatever it is, when you as soon as you cross that, there is your wishes fulfilled. Okay, we have the action is the stars right here. Deal with the heartbreak and move on. Like I said, just because this is also suggesting wish fulfillment coming back to back. You're on the right path, in a good path. And the guidance is, again, we have the sun, guys. It's this kid. I cannot make this up. These are all the best, one of the best cards in tarot. So you're heading towards a new, better, optimistic, and successful future. Okay, passionate future that you follow the sunshine. Sun actually grows the trees, grows the flowers. So there's going to be even resources coming forward to help you accomplish other goals you have in life too. Okay, I'm going to dive into the oracle now. We're going to look into your present, past, and the future, where you are now, what you're left leaving behind, or what you have left behind, and where you're heading towards. Let's see. Okay, I see the courage on the bottom here. Oh, present power. Okay, which is a good thing. We have family in the present. Focus on your family. Family can be chosen families, soul families, the people that supports you at this moment. Even, I only see children here, but it can be like your pets as well, that are making you feel comfortable, inspired, you know. You are now in a place of like feeling that support of the soul family, basically. Where the past is, we have discovery here, intention. So if you had an intention of discovering a new future for yourself, this is actually going to show up. This is a beautiful card here. He is actually looking for gold and finding the gold. So in the past, maybe you looked for the gold, but you couldn't find it. But it seems like here, the family can be part of that gold as well. Okay, that treasure. So it's about recognizing the treasures you already have, so you can multiply the new ones coming forward. And intuition and manifestation, this is the future, basically. Manifestations come through having a clear intention. And when you discover, I feel like discovery in the past actually taught you what you want and what you don't want. Like we saw in the cup, like it just looking and watching, observing can actually give you the idea of what you truly want. And that can clarify your intention. And with that, you will manifest faster your desires, and it's showing up here too. I'm going to get your second oracle now. I ask, Angels, spirits, and guides for guidance for my beautiful Cancer at this time. Thank you. What you need to know. We have a zebra. Let go of your fear and know that you are safe and protected at all times. Zebras, I think they are actually, with black and white, they're camouflaged. So maybe you have been living your life for camouflaged because you didn't want to get hurt. You don't want to get affected by the outside circumstances. So this is actually telling you it's a good time for this birth month. It's a good time for yourself to start exploring things outside of your comfort zone and venture into unfamiliar familiar territories. And like, even if you feel stuck, the path will open to you. You'll be protected. Guardianship guards will come. Maybe even there's going to be magic happening in your life, and your confidence will be boosted when you follow that pathway. Let's see your affirmation. And you can use this affirmation during the day, and most of the time it is very fitting. Comment down below and let me know if this is fitting with your situation, okay? I am not restricted by limiting beliefs. Exactly. This is actually, I was listening to someone. Her name is Skylar, and she has a YouTube channel, and she actually told today one of her sessions. The limiting beliefs are not the reality. They are the things that we heard when we were growing up. Oh no, it wasn't him. It wasn't her. It was actually someone. Faster EFT, he does eutaptics. I forgot his name. He said that. I will listen to a lot of things all day long. That's why I got confused. And he said limiting beliefs are the things that actually happen to us momentarily and we accept it as truth, but they are not the truth. And if we focus on and, like, pick it apart, we can actually find that. Okay, find that out. I am gentle, kind, and comforting to my inner child as we uncover and release the old negative messages from my family and society. Family coming twice. Maybe there's something that wants to leave you now so you can receive more from the universe, from the creator, okay? All right, my beautifuls, that's all for today. Thank you for sharing the sacred space with me. If this reading touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and tap the bell so we can keep walking this journey together. Your energy means the world here, and until next time, take care of your beautiful soul. I wish you all a magical day. Bye.